That's not a secret I'll never tell. You know you love me.
Hi collective, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. My name is Felicia, and I am a human and civil rights advocate, and this is our free tarot channel for Divas Can Manifest org, and we greatly appreciate you being here. Welcome into today's pick a card. Check the description box below for all the ways to get in touch with me and everything that you need to know about the organization, the channel, about me, about a Renaissance movement, and let's get into today's topic. Okay, so today we're getting into a what are they strategizing? Group 1, you are the mint. Okay, group 2, you're the sunflower. Group 3, you are the apple. And for the love of learning. Okay, let's get into it, friends. What are they strategizing? Let's hop into it. Let's see what's really tea, and I'll see you in your selection. Bye. Hi group 1, welcome to your selection. This is, you choose the we are number 1. I immediately heard, so we are partners. Okay, I'm hearing something where we are partners, and I mean, you definitely are partners with this person, and I don't want you to think that because they came out in this what are they strategizing that it's a bad thing. This is something that happens when they're triggered. Okay, a shadow attachment that they have of pain and shame. Okay, and it's not these are, a lot of you guys, if you've been in the collective for a while, you definitely have been manifesting healthy relationships, and so this is, for a lot of you guys, this could be still a healthy relationship, even, you know, even though they get triggered. Okay, what you know, this has become a really big internal struggle in some of your relationships. Like, I know that you want to be inclusive and all representing, but a lot of challenges will come around about your body type. Okay, I know we've been talking about that a lot lately, and it's really just emotional stagnation. If someone has a true internal struggle around your body type and the way that the feature of it, and the way that it moves, and the way that it looks, and the way that you style yourself with your beauty looks and style, then they really are they're just obsessed with your body. They're just obsessed with how you look and can't evolve beyond that, you know? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, this person doesn't want you to have sex. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody, they don't want you to have sex, and this is because of your body type, and it's because you had a big booty, and the idea of you having sex just makes people it makes people have, like, I don't know, premenstrual syndrome. Okay, I don't know. It's like the thought of you having sex is like, they know that you're the best at it, especially if you came out in the number 1. You know, they know that you're the best at it. Okay, sending subliminals. Pretty hurts. What did I say? This is about how you look, friend. Oh my God, 1 to 3 weeks. These pretty problems be real intense, right? And Empire, stay loaded. Okay, for real. Just putting you down. Putting you on. But anyway, so yeah, this person is an energy vampire because of how you look, and this is so draining, and you guys are just, you know, something that they're strategizing to send a subliminal, subliminal that's going to create you. Ooh, what? I split the deck and look what happened right now. Look. Yo, look, that's crazy that just flipped out. Like, it literally just fell out. Okay. But yeah, someone's name starts with the letter K. They might go by Kiki, or this person might have Indian, be from the, this person might be Indian or Asian. I feel like this person, you are like this empire, and you are very industrious, and you have been on go, is what I'm hearing. And that's why you're number one, because you have your crown on lock and everybody sees you as the queen, as the king. And that's very beautiful and very pretty, but this hurts as well, okay? Something that this person, I'm getting that there's literally been somebody who has been draining you with their subliminals, and this is because of your beauty, looks, and style, okay? This person is, I don't know what their intentions are with this, okay? What are they strategizing? LOL. I don't know what their intentions are around this, but they feel like people who are just obsessed with your beauty, and they'll try to do something like, they'll send a subliminal to try to like say something. They might be trying to like, this might be a think piece that they do, or this might be a rant that they do about you. Like, some of these people are literally going on rants about you, friend. Especially like, this is not good. If you guys are celebrities or have public figure status, social influences, have public get public recognition, rewards of recognition, you guys, you just will always be dragged for being beautiful. Like, you can't, there's nothing that you can do about it, friend. If they diss you, especially if this is like hip-hop culture, if they diss you, then that's actually a compliment, friend. So something where this person might send a subliminal, and they might send a subliminal to your, like, some of them are trying to send subliminals to your partner, or they're trying to send like criticisms, or like a difference in opinion or something like that to your partner, so it can make your partner not want to be with you or something like that. Like something that they're doing. But this person is just like, that's my number one, and I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to tell you. Like, people keep saying that you're number one, friend. Okay? They're trying to do something. These people might actually send you a subliminal because they're suppressing their love for you, okay? If this is your partner, they're definitely sending you, they're draining your energy because they are still suppressing their emotions. But a lot of them, this is their way of getting back at you for something. For others, this person for some of you guys, if these are like jealous females, like, yeah, your person real whip, friend. Look what's on the bottom. It's like they keep telling everybody that you're the number one. So just stop trying, friend. Like, no matter how many different opinions you share about, you know, our physical appearance or our behavior or our approach to life, that still is not going to make this person any less whipped. Okay? So yeah, I think that these people, they're actually a fan of you, and they hate the fact that this partner like cherishes you, and they're the people like who suppress you. Like, these are the people who project your image but don't actually cherish you. Okay, we have house. Okay, we have book, right? We have marriage, right? That's crazy work, friend. Like, these people keep trying to send subliminals so that they can drain your energy as you're moving through this big period of intense change. A lot of you guys, you're about to be, your house is getting built or something like that. Some of you guys, you're building your house from scratch. For others, you guys are getting prepared for marriage, writing a book. Y'all need to focus on writing this book. You guys are getting into the details of writing this book. Some of you guys are coming out of a writer's block, and they have been energy vampires that have just been they've been chronically complaining about you, trying to body type you, when that's not how your man feels. That's not how your partner feels. Not whatsoever. And they just keep reinforcing your position, and they keep trying to do these things so that they can stop you from staying motivated with this energy and motivation on the bottom of the deck to like have have the willpower to get up and face your everyday challenges and meet these goals and move through this transition of moving into this house and getting ready for a marriage. Okay. And I think that this is creating a lot of woe because they keep creating so much fear and anxiety, I think, because like, why would you sit there and like these subliminals that they keep sending about your beauty or something like that, someone's name that starts with the letter P, they want to be a third party, but someone keeps telling them no, or they keep like, they're not the ones getting the house, they're not the ones getting supported, they're not getting married, or is what I'm hearing. Some of them are just baby mamas, baby daddies, and this person is having a stark realization right now that your empire has gotten reloaded. Like, this person has reinforced your position in this house again, and they like actually reflect like the mother healing. I feel like a lot of this, especially if these are unhealed feminine energies, these are people or sisterhood wounds where they may have like grew overly competitive with you, and they got really attached to your beauty, and so they keep sending subliminals about your beauty so they can drain your energy and stop you from going through this change. And some of you guys, you need to move through this change before you're able to cherish this person or something like that. And this has been creating a lot of sorrows in your relationship with one another, and have been creating separation with you and your partner, because of all these people who have been doing something jelly catty and manipulative in the matrix. Okay, so this makes people want to suppress their love for you, because they start feeling rejected as well, because it becomes this huge issue around your beauty, and that's like the bare minimum and the lowest aspects of these divine unions. Like, that's the lowest level of honor, where you cannot grow beyond just like it's like they're not able to. They keep recycling the same challenges around your beauty. They may, like, these people actually love you. They actually see that you're getting ready, that they're watching you in your house with your partner who's cherishing you. They're watching you write a book. They're watching you get ready for marriage. And they keep trying to send subliminals about your beauty. And you just feel so unsafe, because this really is about your physical security, your root chakra, and just like your existence bothers these people so much. And it's just like nothing peaceful can ever happen. It's like they keep sending these subliminals, and it shows that they're still not peaceful. They're still not evolved. Okay, so I think that their next strategy is to send a subliminal about your marriage, your book, or your house, and they're just, stop sending subliminals. This is delusional rapport, for one, because you're not the one having the same experiences. Like, stop trying to try to attack someone's like physical appearance, because they really want to attack your physical security, because they really are truly wishing that you did not exist. Like I said, like, your mere existence is bothering these people, especially like, that's what I feel like Pretty Hurts play Pretty Hurts by Beyonce. Like, no, we're not going to continue to make this about, like, stop trying to invalidate someone's worth because you keep trying to body type their beauty. Like, you're clearly not getting preferred. Like, that be the delusional shit, friend. Like, people keep enforcing your position as number one. And it's like people, it becomes about your beauty, and it makes it hard to just like, it creates a lot of division. But I also just feel like people are also just like, stop making this about their beauty. Like, some people are looking at these people send these subliminals, and it's becoming like clear that they're obsessed. Like, people are literally saying like, chill out, like, stop. It's getting weird, and it's getting obsessive, and it's like, I'm even hearing that some of you guys, proof is coming out about this. Okay, with your empire reloading, proof is coming out about this. Okay, something that they've been doing, especially if they've been committing crimes, y'all. Just because you've been pretty, this has been the whole obsession the whole time, okay? And stop trying to, like, yeah, they really see you as the star. You're not a star. Stop trying to, like, body type somebody because you have a really, like, intense internal struggle around their big booty or their beauty, their natural beauty, or them getting chosen to be in a house and to be married. Like, some of them, they can't write, they can't read, they're illiterate, you know, they ain't legitimate. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people really struggling next to your empire. And so they just, all they do is sit there and send subliminals because your empire is literally on fire. Like, there's so much going on in your house, in your marriage, and in your book. But these are a lot of people who keep suppressing their love for you because they're egoic, because they know that they were initially just obsessed because of your beauty and had created so much discord and disharmony that it could not, the relationships, they no longer function or worked anymore. And yeah, some of y'all, you know, they're watching you get stardom somewhere else after they suppress. Like, some of these people, they literally have been watching you like since the start of your career or something like that, or the start of you moving into this recognition, rewards and recognition. And this is getting all the justice. Your fame and you taking off, like, you're literally taking off like a rocket. And it's like nothing that they can do to body type you is going to stop you from being a star. Like, something, like, it's weird. It's like they're strategizing to continue to suppress when it's clear that you're the star. Some of you guys, you are getting high honors. And so whatever they were doing to strategize to suppress did not work. They really wanted you to internalize feelings of rejection and body image issues. Some of you guys, you started this place in you started a journey in a health organization or a dance studio and a yoga studio, in a place that you were looking to actualize within your true self. Maybe this was even a hospital or a healthcare provider. Some of you guys went to a place to get better, and there was just so much discord, disharmony, and conflict because of your beauty. And they tried to do a lot of body typing, especially some of y'all, it was because of your butt or something like that. They actually tried to honor less favorable people, and that's a way of them suppressing their, suppressing their strategy to suppress because you're actually considered to be very beautiful. This could be like, some of them could be like doing a reverse psychology and trying to internalize, make you feel bad about yourself when really you look the best or something like that. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is somebody who doesn't honor, okay? This person's truly suppressing, doesn't honor, okay? And they see that you have gotten honor somewhere else, okay? And that's how you've been reloaded, is what I'm hearing, okay? So you didn't, it's like they were trying to make sure, they were trying to stop you from feeling secure within yourself. With the Queen of Pentacles, you're very secure within yourself, and them not honoring you, by suppressing, their strategy was to not honor you by suppressing. If this is the person, if this is the person, I really feel like these are people who watched you become a star, okay? And this was very challenging to see you move into all of this star-like quality. And they never succeeded in honoring the relationship. They watch you from a distance and wish that things can go back to the way they used to be, when you guys used to be friends, when you guys used to cherish each other, when you guys used to have security within each other's lives. But their strategy is to continue to suppress that. You might have feelings of hope with this person, but I think that you should just feel secure within yourself that nothing more will come of this situation. I think that their strategy is to stop you from having peace and to leave you without psychological closure. Maybe they'll even do something to body type you to create like to plant seeds of doubt, and then they may also like return constantly. Though their strategy is like to return constantly, but to send subliminals about your body, and so that it keeps you in a liminal realm or keeps you from not getting closure. But some of you guys, you moved on to something else, you reloaded, and you became a big star. You reloaded. They thought their strategy was to like keep you living in the past and to stop you from embracing a new path, to reload is what I'm hearing. Okay, they want you to continue living in the past so that you can't be a star or something like that, or so that you can't have this house, book, or marriage. And they might just continue suppressing, and then keep you, they keep you like wishing, yearning, and fantasizing, or keep you, keep their door open, or keep asking, or keep coming back, or asking for more chances. But they can't. They literally made a whole entire conflict about your beauty, and things cannot go back to the way they used to be, because it's so unsafe now, is what I'm hearing. Okay, or it's so weird now, or they just got caught in this chronic negative thought pattern and behavioral pattern of strategizing to make comments about your body, but they literally just see you as a star. Okay, it's like their body typing did not stop you from being a star or something like that. Okay, that's how you got reloaded. Somebody came in and said it was Coke bottle clear, friend. Okay, somebody came in and said you was #1, friend. Okay, somebody came in and found a major line of symmetry with you. Okay, and made you a star. So if their strategy was to suppress, some of you got reloaded and got cherished in a much more grander expression somewhere else. And they really wanted you to feel bad about yourself because they really saw you as so pretty. They were too egotistical to honor it. Okay, that's what I'm seeing, friends. Let me know how that resonates, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your selection. So you chose the sunflower. Let's hop into it. What are they strategizing? Okay. So if you guys are tarot readers, these are people who are coming up as the 4 of Cups. These people have literally, you need to let these go. Okay. If they're showing up, if you're checking their energy and they're showing up as the 4 of Cups, these people are chronically triggered. They will not be able to, it is not your obligation to relieve them, okay? These people are too triggered to take action, okay? And this is very disempowering. I'm hearing Manipura chakra. These relationships have very grim realities. And some of them, these are rejections, okay? If they come up as the 4 of Cups or something like that, then they are rejections. And these people, they rejected you out of egotism, okay? And so their strategy involves, like, some of them, they want to find forgiveness. They want to repair the relationship. They want to resolve conflict. But I feel like some of you, the realities were so grim in the relationships that you have just turned ice cold. Okay. So these people may have been very generous with you. Okay, they may have been very, very generous with you, and I think that makes you receptive to them and makes you want to forgive them. But there was actual violation, I think, okay, where you feel that responsibility was not taken for some type of grim reality, okay? So, you guys are a siren. So, this is really hard. These relationships feel really infeasible because you are a siren and you are too fine, is what I'm hearing. Some of them, they rejected you. They rejected you out of egotism. Because you are a siren, you are irresistible, okay? So a lot of them, they are forgiving you because, or you guys are forgiving each other because they find you to be so irresistible. You cannot be their foe, Okay. But I think that, you know, they might come in and give you everything that you want, or they will try to be very, they might even try to, you know, be very generous to make up for some type of grim reality that was, that you were left in. Because I think that you will find forgiveness possibly, and I think their strategy is they really could be trying to find a workable plan, okay, in this situation. You were very lucky to have come across this situation or this person, or this opportunity. And so as a siren, you just having a normal life around, you know, you're neurodivergent, and you cannot have these neurotypical realities. You are irresistible, friend. Okay, so I want you to remember, some of you guys, this is somebody that took you through an emotional roller coaster. Maybe this was even a ghosting situation, or someone who disconnected very fast, and it made you feel like it made you feel like it did not matter. Okay, some of you, this person, they have been obsessed with you after disconnecting, and this is a grim situation because maybe you were not aware of all of the ways that this relationship was infeasible. There were a lot of different social considerations or unconventional aspects, or some unconventional aspects of the relationship that made this relationship infeasible, or it lacked compatibility in a way. So when the relationship was left grim, or it didn't turn out how you anticipated, you may have grown a bitterness, and you truly lost intimacy and passion for them. Okay, this person, I think their strategy is to find a way for forgiveness to happen, to find a plan. Some of them want to bring you flowers, or they want to bring you unexpected money, but a lot of them, the relationships maybe of a house. Some of them want to buy your house, but it may have an unconventional aspect. Okay, some of you guys, this person fled a house, they fled a house or something like that. Some of them, this is an infeasible relationship because of they are in a big house. Okay, they are in a marriage, but because you were irresistible, they brought you some unexpected money, friend. Okay. Because you were irresistible, they brought you some unexpected money. So that's interesting. So I think that their next move is to bring you some money. Okay, but they're really this is really their way. They can't resist you, so they want you for sex. Okay, and a lot of them, they want it raw, and a lot of them, you will have this person's deed on lock, is what I'm hearing. Somebody, you will have them on lock because of the money that they're bringing you, these money and flowers. But something about the relationship is infeasible. They cannot resist you. So don't think that if they leave or have moments of disconnection, it's because this person has not found a plan to have a more conventional or neurotypical relationship with you. So don't expect marriage. Don't expect, you're very lucky to be getting this unexpected money and all these flowers. Okay, don't expect something that is just not feasible, friend. Okay, so you will be forgiving this person because you're a siren and you're irresistible. So you're like, I understand. I get a lot of unwanted attention. Okay, you have victory. Okay, somebody, your beauty and brains got the victory over somebody, is what I'm hearing. Someone was in a secret competition for your house. Okay, so the message is, this person was in a secret competition for your house, and they did not have enough beauty and brains. They see that you got the victory, friend. Okay, because when I split the deck, You whipped them. You were irresistible. Okay. Some of you, you are a siren, and this is a lucky opportunity to break this scarcity trauma in your family. I think a lot of this siren-like energy has come from a scarcity trauma. And so you're very lucky to be getting this house. You're very lucky to be whipping this person, because I think that some of you guys, especially if you are new to Felicia Latrice Tarot, not informally known as a coven of bad bitch witches, okay? Beauty and brains ass bitches, okay? Felicia Latrice Tarot, then you definitely, like, could be sirens. And this, you could be having, some of you guys, I've been downloading an ancestral message. Somebody posted recently under the comments and was like, they thought it would be good to get some ancestral messages, and I think that it would be so good, because I feel like a lot of what this is, why you're forgiving this person is because you are a siren and you're irresistible, and this may even have something to do with your work or some other taboo thing that you're doing. Some of you guys are prosties, okay? But your beauty makes you irresistible. So your people look at you, they don't want to know nothing about you talking, friend. They don't want to hear no talking. They don't want to hear no talking, friend. They saw the beauty that you're irresistible, okay? But this is what makes you a siren as well. Your neural pathways, you're so intelligent, even with all the scarcity trauma. So this is very lucky for you to be getting this this opportunity, this arrangement is what I'm hearing. Some of you, this is a special arrangement, okay? You guys have been seeking arrangement and you whipped their ass so hard, you are getting the arrangement, friend, okay? You're getting the house. Some, they do want to live with you, and that's how, like, this is literally a marriage for a siren, and this is a sacred Divas Omen prophecy at divascanmanifest.org. And I feel like a lot of you guys, this has been a really truly, as a siren, somebody wanted to replace you, okay? And this was like a big karmic challenge, okay? So some of y'all, you are in union with your person, and your beauty and brains makes them this is like a neurochemistry between the two of you, like oxytocin and dopamine, where you literally cannot be unbound from each other, okay? You have the primordial power. And some of you guys, there was a period of separation or disconnection, and you had to forgive them for that period, okay? Because you are a siren, it was so much chaos around your beauty, and it's just like, it was an unworkable plan. So a lot of them, they just brought you money and flowers and said, here, like, I don't know what else to do. Some of these people, to help you, they didn't know what to do, so they just brought you money and flowers, and you're like, okay, I'll forgive you for whatever you did, like, do whatever you want, like. And some of you guys just, like, with your beauty and brains, devouring these bitches, like, you truly ate their ass the fuck up, and they can tell because you got this motherfucker all whipped and on lock. It's like you can do whatever you want to do, friend. You can't do no wrong, because they never get tired of you. Like, they're irresistibly drawn to you, okay? What is this person's strategy? LOL, okay? Let's get a little bit more. What is this person's strategy? Ain't no more strategy, friend. You got the victory, okay? Ain't no more strategy, friend. It was like, they was a knockoff. They was not the beauty and the brains. They took a foolish risk. They didn't know your man was whipped, okay? They didn't know. They didn't know. Some of you guys, this person's next move, some of them, this is already over. You've already gotten the victory. But I think that, you know, like, in hindsight of 2020, right? I think that what this really was is that this person took a lot of foolish risk in scamming or knocking you off, is what I'm hearing. This person, yeah, like, this person, because, like, they were obsessed with your beauty and brains, they didn't know that you had this. They may have seen you as a siren, right? Like I said, you sent a siren of chaos to this person, and you have been in a grim situation. As a siren, you are a beauty and brains, but you are in a grim reality. So these people, they have been trying to get a victory by scamming you off or knocking you off. And I think that there was a situation where I don't know, there was a situation where your rich gentleman, with a lot of wealth, has been getting prepared to send you a letter for money and flowers. And this person did not know that this was happening or something like that. And so this was their strategy. This feels like it's, the dust is settled. This person is dead in the grave. And it's very empty and hollow, and they're perishing where they are. Especially if you're following Divas Can Manifest or Divas Omen. This is a prophecy around a person that scammed and knocked you off. With the Six of Pentacles, this person was a con artist, or they were truly in a secret competition, and they see that you got the victory from, when you were chosen. You got this letter of unexpected money and flowers from a rich gentleman. This helped this person realize. I think that this helped everyone see this person's deception, how they have been knocking you off and trying to compete for power. And this has left you in a very grim situation. It's left you in a lot of one-sided relationships. It's left you without getting support. It's left you, highly scrutinized, getting unexpected scrutiny. This person's strategy was literally to knock you off and for people to go into a panic about your beauty and brains and not support you. Okay, leave you grim. This was truly a fraud. This was a fraud, or this was a scam. This was someone who could have been committing crimes against you to stop you from having a victory or just living, goddamn it, existing. Some of these people were literally just, they didn't expect you to be getting these unexpected monies and flowers that were ensuring your victory. Okay. This person's strategy was to knock off your beauty and brains. They literally have been trying to steal your purpose and identity because but they see that, so that they can seem like they had the same personal liberties as you, to make people consider them for beauty, is what I'm hearing. They were trying to be considered for beauty. And this person, I think that they were competing for men, but they see that didn't work, and they see that was all this scamming and knocking off your image was a foolish risk, because they did not whip nobody, is what I'm hearing. No, it was and you are very lucky to be getting this victory because you are a siren and irresistible, and may have been in a grim situation, or may have had some other kind of scarcity trauma or traumatic experience that stops you from functioning like the neurotypical person and makes it hard to find connection. So a lot of you guys have gotten a victory in this scam where people try to leave you grim because you were not neurotypical like them. Okay. They see that you won, and that there was a rich man that valued it. It was like, oh, okay, I want the siren. All right, I'll take the siren. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah. So this person's next move, they took their strategy, of projecting your image, the Queen of Pentacles. This person was literally just chasing materialism, and this person did not have any self-control, and they just took this was a big sacrifice that this person took. They really played themselves, is what I'm hearing. Okay, projecting your image, and this may have caused conflict with other relationships that you had. And I think that what happened in this situation is that it took sacrifice for some of these relationships to come into balance. I think that their strategy was to, I think that truly this person is in the grave for projecting your image, and they didn't realize that that they were going to take this major sacrifice, that they didn't get the victory. Okay, they are the ones that were left grim, and you were very lucky as a siren. Does that make sense? I hope I'm not repeating myself. But I think another thing that could be going on here is that, this offer that you're receiving is it's a victory. It is definitely a victory. It's definitely a love worth celebrating, a life worth celebrating, a offer to accept. But there was a sacrifice for this relationship to come into balance, for you guys to stop projecting. This could even be a romantic relationship where you need to forgive them for a cycle of disconnection where you guys were projecting. It's like, it's clear that you have them whipped, but it was this rich gent. Yeah, you have this rich gent whipped, and that's the victory, friend. Is that whatever, you guys might have projection issues, but these are a lot safer relationships. They'll send a lot of money, or they'll send a lot of flowers when they're projecting or need to go into separation, to let you know that you still have victory in their life. But for this other person, they didn't realize that you had whipped this rich gentleman, and that your victory was ensured. And so they took a major sacrifice, a foolish risk, and they are devastated. Okay, a lot of them, they're really struggling as a past baggage, or struggling to recover. Some of them, they literally still have not stopped projecting. They still just want to keep scamming and knocking you off. Their strategy is to continue knocking you off, friend. But if you thought that it's not impacting you or anyone else, these relationships are very over, because your person is whipped, and there's no amount of projecting your image that they can do to try to steal them. There's no stealing this one, friend, is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys just need to forgive them for your own cycle of disconnection. Perhaps it was not that they were not whipped. It was just that this projection created a lot of feelings of paranoia, fear, instinctual responses to go into isolation. If they were committing crimes, especially a lot of them with Six of Pentacles and the Fool, this was fraud. They were committing crimes, stealing, theft, committed crimes, maybe some other kind of threat, intimidation, harassment. These people were literally doing all this just to chase like sex, money, and power, and they were not chosen. Okay, and so they realized that those were really, really bad risks, because you just came into a lot of unexpected money, and have just been getting a lot of flowers, because people find you to be irresistible, and they did not get the same results. So that principle does not apply to them. Okay, and they just will need to recover from being abandoned while you go live happily ever after. LOL. Thank you so much, pal 2. Let me know how that resonates, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your selection. So you chose For the Love of Learning. Okay, so what are they strategizing? I'm hearing you ate it up. Whatever they strategized, you ate it up. Okay, friend, you ate it right the fuck on up. Something that they were doing, something where they were trying to post every day or something like that. They were trying to post every day, and they were trying to build a lot of memories, or like they were trying to build a lot of experiences with someone, or like they were trying to just like get involved a lot. Their strategy is to do a lot of networking, perhaps, to make a lot of different social connections, and have a lot of different, through the 11th house, maybe through social groups, professional networks, places that you take up to actualize yourself, and try to do something catty to like break down those networks or something like that. Okay, so let me see, what is their strategy, friend? Some of them, they are doing this. Okay, they are doing this, but this is really just people who are, you're not going to fit in everywhere, and there are going to be some people who are complacent and are not going to vibe. And so don't people please in this situation. Lay down your opinions. Be divisive, be secularizing, stand for something or fall for anything. The reason why these people make all these different social connections and have all these superficial interactions is because they never really establish beliefs, shared meaning, shared values. They don't really have deep and tenacious relationships with these people. I don't even forget where we were even going with all that, but let's get into it. I was just still laughing about Pile 2, but okay. So, Pile 3, what are they strategizing? Gratitude and indulgence. This person keeps escaping their responsibility. Like, some of them, they want to rest. They don't know how to communicate their needs or something like that. They really want to rest, and they just have not been able to rest. let's get more. What are they strategizing? Some of them, they just keep exploring options to indulge, is what I'm hearing. Because they just are chronic about this. This is like an addiction, okay? Something that they do to emotionally regulate. Something also I'm hearing, there's something that put somebody in a grave recently. Okay. What are y'all doing? It's because this matrix is out of control. This matrix is out of control, y'all. We have the crossroads. We have gift. So this person, their strategy involves them needing to make a decision, okay? And you have been receiving some type of particular, you've been receiving a gift about a situation, or you have a gift of doing something, okay? Some of these people, some of them, they just want to continue to benefit from your gift, and they're grateful for you, but they will continue to, like, indulge, is what I'm hearing. They will continue to indulge, or they will continue to, like, explore options or something like that. But you need to maybe use your gift to help them clear some bad habits, is what I'm hearing. This person, I think that right now they could be very, like, you might think that they're being lazy or that they're not, like, doing work, but this person, they are, okay? They just have a lot of fear around this success and fame, okay? You are on this path of stardom, and on, like, this path of stardom, you will, some of you guys need to make the decision to, if you're going to chase this gift of fame, okay? Some of you guys, you don't want fame, okay? Or you're like, you're being made an offer of fame, and this is a big gift. But some of you guys, this life of fame comes with a lot of indulgence, and this is something that you may have a very big difference in lifestyle around. This is an opportunity to give you relief, but I think that you will be very grateful for it. But this is difficult for you. So I think that somebody is strategizing, waiting for you to make a decision or something like that. Something that they're doing indulgently, or something, or getting something that they're doing where you have to be away from home or something like that. You have to be away. You have to hone your gift or something. Some of you guys, this is like, I do think that this person is very grateful for you, and they, but I think that, like, you need to, where I was going, but I feel like, let me flesh this out first. I think that, like, what is happening with you is that you have a decision to make also, and you're very grateful for this gift that you received, but some of you guys do not want the stardom, okay? Or you don't want the fame, or you need to make a decision, and you can't move forward until you make a decision or something like that, okay? Some of you, this is this decision to move into fame versus not moving into fame, and there are certain requirements that you have to abide by when you accept this gift of fame or something like that. And just say, I know that you might not want the fame, but it is also going to give you a opportunity to go love and learn. Okay, more learning to be done, travel opportunities, relief from, you know, suffering from burdens. But I think that you'll also realize that you know, this may involve marriage and a lot of different expectations and a home to take care of and high honors, and you have to make this decision to make a big decision to stop. Some of you guys, this could be to make a decision to stop indulging in something. But I feel like this, you know, the strategy, what are they strategizing is to get more, you know, to focus more on their image first. Okay, I think that maybe you are getting prepared for fame, or you're getting prepared to receive a gift. Okay, and there's a lot of work to be done here to get your image ready, is what I'm hearing, to get your image ready. And I know that it's just so stressful and draining being at this, in this state of like transition, because some of you guys are still not even sure if you want it. Okay, and that's a big decision to make as well. And it is a gift, but there's a lot of indulgence that comes with this lifestyle that may be burdensome as well. So you know, let's get some channel messages from you. What are they strategizing? Power 3. Some of these people really, this person's name that starts with the letter P, or they could be an Aquarius, or a letter N, or a letter R. This person is really, they really going to start trying to pay attention to how you operate. But some of you guys, you have a different operations every day. So you are, especially if you are still in this transition phase to, you know, becoming a star, you have a gift that is going to make you go viral, that is going to attract all types of opportunities and stuff to you. And I know that it involves a lot of frivolous social interactions. This strategy that they were using in this crossroads is to try to get caddy up a network of people, or something like that. But you're receiving a letter that's going to rapidly accelerate your fame. And this is just, it will offer relief, friend. But I know that you don't want it as well. You don't like the attention or something like that, or the indulgence, or the just, you know, how much you'll have to, you know, go shopping, or how you have to do so much learning around it. And some of you guys, you know, you're not, the motivation could be to learn because you might love to learn. But, you know, there's so much other stuff going on here too. So there's a lot of indulgence. So it might gross you out. Okay. So let's see. Power 3. Okay. Some of you, you're about to get an offer from, okay. You're about to get an offer from a privileged person. And there are a lot of people who want to do things out of spite. So some of you, this strategy is to try to find your schedule, or to try to find how you operate, because they know that you're on track to fame. They know that you're up next. And some of you guys are grateful for it, but you also just know that this is somebody who is a health and safety threat, who knows that you're on track to fame. Okay. Some of these people, they're trying to decide if they're going to come with you. Okay. But you guys have really poor communication. Okay. There's information about fraud. Okay, yeah, this person, they're trying to strategize to commit a fraud, to attack you and your partner that's getting a lot of fame. Okay, so they see you as having a privilege, or your partner as having a privilege. This is someone who wants political power. Someone's name can start with a letter This person could be a Sagittarius, or their name could start with letter F or A. Some of you guys, these relationships are very over, okay? So we have the letter Z. Their name could be Zach. Divine feminine, what? Divinely protected in this bitch. And then unexpected money. So some of you guys, your partner, this is about your partner that's about to fast track you to fame. And y'all need to make the decision as well, okay? Y'all may, I know y'all are like, oh my God. Like, I cannot believe all this indulgence. But, you know, they came to bring you money so that you can have relief, is what I'm hearing. Have relief. And some people here, you know, this person here, their name starts with letter P or letter E or letter N or letter R. They're trying to get information about how you operate, because they know that you're getting prepared for a big partnership and alliance, and they want to stop you from getting in. They want to stop you from receiving this unexpected money, okay, as this divine feminine. This unexpected money that's gonna make you unexpectedly famous as hell too, okay? So you guys, this is some unhinged criminal, and you have just been learning how to protect yourself, because you're literally up next for fame, is what I'm hearing. So this person's next strategy is to try to do something to stop you from making money, to stop you from operating. They're trying to commit a fraud and get information about how you operate. So always put your safety first, especially if you guys are vloggers and stuff like that. They will absolutely get no storefronts, no landmarks, no data about your geography whatsoever. I'm also getting that you guys have a psychic advantage, especially if you're divine feminine. You have a psychic advantage in this situation. Or something like that. Okay. What is this person's next move? What is their strategy? Okay. Yeah, you have literally become very aware. Because I think that how much you sacrifice has made you come into like so much money. Like the boomerang effect of this positive karma was wild. Like the way that you have been getting fast tracked to fame, you have literally you've been fast tracked in learning about security and safety. And so your next strategy is for you have a gift for growing and increasing awareness around ways that they can exploit your operations. You are a natural at this, okay? And this is how you've been protecting yourself at this crossroads to fame. This big partnership and alliance has been getting impacted by this black magic that these people have been doing to project their image. And you have been having to fight at this crossroads to get them to cooperate, because for some of them this involved a big it was a big practical reason, like a safety issue from these criminals or something like that, because they saw that you had a gift and is becoming famous, right? This is a natural rite of passage. All celebrities go through this shit, okay? This is just you needing to learn the lessons, like learn to take more social considerations, learn how to work your money, learn the law, you know, get practical about things, because these people have been doing black magic. They will cause a lot of illusory distractions to undermine your feminine energy, and you need to stay grounded, practical, and spiritually strapped in this bitch, because you're literally up next. These are just people who reflect. While you're very grateful for all this stardom, these are just people who they compete for clout and fame so much, and they're just so not backed up. They're so not gifted, so not talented, so naughty. You are very compassionate with them though. And you know that they just are obsessed with your money and your body and your gift, right? And some of you, they want to stop you from operating so that you can't work on this practical consideration with this partner, okay? There's literally a practical reason why you guys have been at a crossroads. Some of you guys have to grow an awareness of the criminal, okay? So that's been the crossroads, bitch. That's been the third party, bitch. Can't go off with your man, your friend, because there's a black magic around where people are undermining your feminine energy to obstruct your operations and obstruct security breach. Security breach, intruder alert. Stop, look, and listen. Breathe, okay? Slow down. It is not a rush. I know you're tired of being at this crossroads, but there is a practical reason why you are at a crossroads. You are divine feminine and you are intuitive about getting unexpected money out everywhere, falling out of the thin air. You are playing the wonderful game of life creatively, and for a lot of you guys, that means stardom. That means you had the fucking nerve. Okay? You had the nerve, and there's a lot of big partners here where you are the divine feminine. They know that you are the one for them. That is your deal. That is your meal. That's your family. And they know you have a lot to learn in this situation. Okay? And some of you guys are scared. Like I said, though, you know, these people want to obstruct. There could be a criminal here, want to obstruct operations. Stop, look, and listen. Okay? Don't trust nobody. Trust God. Okay? You have a natural gift and are very intuitive around growing this awareness about ways that they can exploit your operations. Only you can protect you through this process. But you have your partners here to support you, and they have been providing different resources and support to help you stay motivated. But you have to choose it as well. I know you're not this indulgent person that's motivated by sex, money, and power, but you know that this will offer you relief at the very least, okay? Receive a gift, friends. I'm hearing divine feminine is most definitely receiving that gift, and that means chosen ones will need to learn self-defense. Okay, you were chosen, divine feminine. You are getting chosen for fame. Keep going. Okay, you have a lot of learning to do, and I know you're scared, but you have to be emotionally balanced. And right now is not the time, especially with all this past baggage around the black magic, where we were oblivious to now being aware and anchoring to a truth that will no longer be deviated from. This is practical. This is for safety reasons as well, because there were these feminines, these doing this black magic. They were literally desperate and going to the all-out extremes to stop you from receiving a gift of a partner and to stop you from having fame. But that did not work, okay? That did not work. These relationships were a situation even where you disillusioned a lot of people that were fighting for fame. So this is a rite of passage to phase them out of a marketplace, okay? Some of you guys, there are particular solutions around this problem, and you have a particular kind of protection. You are immune from this whole chaos around you, divine feminine, chosen one, and a star destined on the North Node path. This involves a lot of unexpected money. But these relationships are unconventional relationships. These relationships are getting repaired. These relationships, you've had many cycles of death and rebirth. Okay? You have infinite cycles with these partners. They are your partners, and they cooperate for various reasons, but there are social considerations and practical reasons that you need to consider, where you need to stay alert and come into an awareness, a social awareness around them. Okay, divine feminine. But you are soft, still, creative, fertile, and intuitive, and do a lot of miraculous healing and receive the information that you need to resolve the past baggage in these relationships that have been, a black magic, projecting some dangerous conventions that have been causing health and safety risks to you, okay? So these people were so totally unjust, and they did not hold themselves responsible. And so this black magic was an illusory thing. It was something where they might not have even got caught for the crime, or nobody ever confessed, okay? Or there was no proof needed, friend. It was just you guys canceled these people by divine guidance and grew a protective awareness of some dangerous people who were projecting the image of fame. So these these partners are friends in high places that was under a black magic, and they have since receiving your gift have come into emotional balance and realizations that have totally shifted their perspectives in life. You have totally forced them to change everything, question everything that they've ever, their whole reality, and they've been having and needing to integrate this. A lot of them have been under a spell of materialism, and this has been the dangerous black magic of this dangerous feminine energy that has been in the house, but has been a health and safety risk to the people who actually are grateful to be here. Okay, these partners and friends in high places are grateful for their wealth and their fame and status. Some of these people, though, are feigning wealth, or some of these people are dangerous clout chasers that have been doing anything to rub elbows with celebrities, and they have just been people pleasing and indulging. Okay, and these are just bad habits, or just the past reflection, the past state of existence, that this is a rite of passage to move on through. Okay, some of you guys, you know, yeah, these are literally women is what I'm hearing. This omen is literally masculine women who are unsuccessful at business. So they are not chosen ones. So these are the unconventional relationships. They may reflect the state of existence before, or the state of the market or industry before, but they are not honored and not chosen. You were divine feminine. You were chosen to receive this gift. And you need to continue to receive it. There are infinite cycles here. So you will continue to get the opportunity, okay? And it'll be associated with a lot of fertility, to take some type of creative behavior action, or take some type of intuitive behavior to resolve practical considerations or social considerations around your partnerships cooperating. But right now, there's a lot of ineptitude related to the black magic that was done from these cloud chasers, fame hungry people who were just projecting your divine feminine spirit and fooling us with a performance or persona or a lot of material things, right? And so some of you literally have been such a, humble and selfless devotion to your spirit. You're not an indulgent person. Maybe you're very minimal, and that is very divine feminine energy. So you have been chosen to receive this, okay? It was a gift. These are gifts that were naturally given to you, but they represent south node or past life karmic challenges with the Six of Swords reversed. I don't know if was it this pal or the last pal that we were talking about karmic energies, but I think that their strategy is to continue to to fight and attack because they're truly inept. Like, I think that they're truly inept and they just are struggling to move on with their life after you were chosen as divine feminine energy. And so these relationships are unconventional because they are shadow attachments, and they are literally they're bound to the shadows while you move on into stardom and freedom. This was a sacrifice of freedom, okay? And these are unconventional aspects of your relationships with your partners as well, where you help them remove this veil of, you help them pierce the veil of this materialistic black magic thing that these cloud chasers were projecting. That's what I'm saying, Pal 3. Let me know how this resonates. That's their next strategy at this crossroads. But you will continue to demystify and grow in awareness. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.